right now, Mr. Okpara, it is reported that Mazi Simon Ekpa is way to Nigeria after Nigeria government have presented the necessary requirement which the Finnish government require from Nigeria. What is your reaction, Mr. Okpara?
I am Mr. Prateri Okokondem. I thank God Almighty for life He gives to every one of us. I thank God Almighty for His goodness and mercy upon mankind. May name be glorified in Jesus' name. Amen. Congratulations to Nigeria.
Why do you say congratulations to Nigeria, Mr. Okpara? Okoko name.
Because some records are already in their hand. They have tried. They have put out the giant of Africa. Lies upon lie upon lie upon lie upon lie upon lie. Lies. Propaganda carriers. Who told them that Simon Ekpa will hand it over to them? If the photo came from prophecy, will they agree?
Mr. Lawrence, the same thing we are still arguing that Simon Ekpa cannot be arrested in Finland. But Nigeria government asked the Finnish police authority to arrest Simon Ekpa, and they obey, arrested him. They also asked the Finnish to put in one of the toughest prison in Finland, and they did. Now, the Finnish also asked Nigerians what to present before they were able to hand over Simon Ekpa to Nigeria, and Nigeria presented those documents. Now, as reported, Simon Ekpa is on his way to Nigeria to face the charges. What is your reaction once again, Mr. Okpara?
I want to thank you very well because you are doing your journalism job, and we analyze it. We will tell you the truth. Finland cannot insult themselves because of Nigeria. What do they have in Nigeria? So for them to be obeying Nigeria, a sovereign nation of her own, Nigeria will command her, they will obey. Do they think that Finland is Kenya?
Okay, fine. Mr. Okpara, who asked the Finnish government to arrest Simon Ekpa? Is it not Nigeria?
Now, Finnish government do not arrest Simon Ekpa. They will only secure the life of Simon Ekpa because they have some the threats on the life of Simon Ekpa, their citizen. How can another nation command you to arrest your citizen? You arrest your citizen. This is a very big drama. And they extradite him. And if you watch, Nigerian nation is the best comedian lying nation. They don't have to play comedy lying. Okay, look at it. The same Nigeria that Nigeria asked Finnish government to arrest Simon Ekpa. Okay, let us agree that Finnish government arrest Simon Ekpa. Now Finnish government is calling Nigeria. Come, the person you said we should arrest. We have arrested him. Come and let us look into his case. Bring your evidence. Bring your documents, which you said Nigeria said they have submitted it. And now Finland is calling you. Come and defend what you submit. Come and explain what you submit. You wrote it in English language. We are not English speaking country. Come and explain it. Come and interpret it for us. According to Igbo language, we call it interpreter. Interpia. Come and tapia it for us. And Nigeria wasn't able to go. Finland government have called them, they were not able to go. ICC have called them, they were not able. So in the case, International Criminal Court intervene, Nigeria come, they are not able to go. And you want Simon Ekpa to be representative to you. Simon Ekpa, the crime you accusing Simon Ekpa committed, Simon Ekpa did not commit that crime in Nigeria. You will be judged on the crime you committed, on the place you committed the crime. Now we saw, okay, finish. Come, arrest him. Please, we have arrested him. Come now, and they prove to you. Come, let us sit together in the law, court law in Finland to judge Simon Ekpa. If he's guilty, we will jail him in the Finland where he committed the crime. We are saying, and Nigeria wasn't able to go. And Christopher Musa, the chief defense of Nigeria Army headquarters, telling people that Simon Ekpa will soon be back home. And it was part of them that wrote the letter, go and defend it. She wasn't able to go. Okay, if she cannot be able to go because he's a military man, I will advise the government to retire him, let him be civilian and go there and defend it. Because Finland government is a civil government, not a military government, not military government. And Christopher Musa going as a military man, is he going to use martial law or civil law? Therefore, he had to retire, remove Agbada, and to wear Babariga, and to go there and to let them to scoot it. Eh? You look at the Finland government to carry citizen to give to you to judge his citizen. Eh? Okay, look at it. All the whole document to present against someone as a terrorist, they have removed it and say no more, it's not more terrorist. Then why should we report it to you? Because of they say it's a cyber instigation. Cyber instigation. Is Nigeria not instigating cyber instigation? Eh? Is Nigeria not instigating somebody? Cyber instigation. Look at Amaka in Canada. When they arrest him, when they arrest her, say instigating cyber instigation. They took him. Canadian government took him. She tabled her case, tabled every document, tabled every evidence. Do they hold him? They say you are free. You are defending yourself. You are defending yourself. After all, the people that accuse you are the people who started the force. You defend yourself. Therefore, there's no crime. Even for the terrorists, they're accusing someone. If they go there, if they do not withdraw and go there, you say that someone is free. Because someone, the terrorist is terrorizing, is acting on self-defense to defend the people of Biafra. Because Nigeria is attacker. Nigeria is the vendor. Nigeria is the one causing terrorists. Okay, look at it. Since someone is no more in public scene, do terrorists stop in Southeast? Are they not killing? Now, who are using Tornado fighter jet? Is it someone and his men? Who is dropping bomb with air raid with the fighter? Is this someone and his people? Now, who is the terrorist in Biafra land? He says someone will be back home. Okay, if someone will be back home, Nigerian government, starting from the day of Buhari, will be handed over to ICC. If you want someone to be back home, then first of all, go and answer ICC. Then someone will be back to Nigeria. They give you someone else. And look, as people you expected to say the truth. It baffles me when they're doing telling lie. Okay, if as Nigeria continue telling lie and propaganda that has no any atom of truth, how do you think the future generation of Nigeria will be? Because now everything is father lie, mother lie, son lie, daughter lie. It will be like father like son, like mother like daughter. Which Nigeria will continue to crumble, swallowing in the foundation of lie, living in the air of lie, living the food of lie, eating the water of lie, practicing the politics of lie, governing governance of lie. Let them tell the people truth. Whosoever say that someone will soon be in Nigeria, let that person speak mouth and tell the truth. This is what the same Christopher Musa and others. As someone now is arrested, Obi Kubanu them, Ojus Soludo them, Imo State Governor. So also Dimboa. As all of them are saying, as someone is arrested now, there will be peace in Biafra land. Since at home have come to an end. The Easterners, the Igbos are tired of sitting at home. Now they're jubilating. What happened within these few Mondays that someone is not in public scene? Do you stop sitting at home? Now sitting at home is very tough, very strong. That they themselves are fearing. To show that the people have chosen to take their destiny into their hand. And it have proved to whosoever talking any evil against someone, it has to prove them wrong.
Let me have Mr. Raf. Mr. Raf, it said that Mazi Simon Ekpa is on his way to Nigeria after Nigeria government submitted the necessary requirements which the Finnish government required. Now, Simon Ekpa is on his way to Nigeria. Do you think it's a sharing news, Mr. Raphael?
I've never learned about this. I've never read about this. I've never watched about this.
Are you aware that Nigeria government have submitted the necessary requirements that the government asked Nigeria to submit?
I'm not aware. One is that they have not been able to come out with substantial evidence that Simon Ekpa committed acts of terrorism across southeastern Nigeria. So I don't believe in this news that Simon Ekpa. Are you telling me that he has been extradited or facing extradition or is coming to Nigeria to do what? There are two terms. Coming to Nigeria by force, that is extradition. Coming to Nigeria forcefully, that means abduction. Coming to Nigeria willfully, meaning he is coming on what? Based on this. So how could you say that? Could you expect Simon Ekpa to come to Nigeria? I'm on the news 24 hours. I don't think I will believe such news. Simon Ekpa is not coming to Nigeria to do what? The enemy of the state called Nigeria, number one enemy is Simon Ekpa. Because he has finished what Nnamdi Kanu started 2014. Actually, Ojukwu started it 1967 and Ekpa actually sealed it up, concised it, signed it. So you expect this enemy number one to come to Nigeria? Am I a baby? Such is a propagandum.
Mr. Raf,
propagated by Nigeria.
Don't you think, Mr. Raf, don't you think that Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu want to have a roundtable discussion between Simon Ekpa, Nnamdi Kanu that will bring a lasting peace to this very agitation?
Okay, thank you so much. If you are telling me that Ekpa is coming for dialogue with Tinubu, I will agree. Do you know why? Because we are coming here, Finlandia soldiers, Finlandia police, United Nations sponsored army, yeah, they are coming, and snipers are coming with him. The roughest, the toughest, the most crooked country in the world, where Igbos are subjugated to all manners of slavery, is Nigeria, Nigeria. I don't take them for their word. I don't listen to their promises of the so-called presidents, both past and present. Only Yaradua. Nnamdi Azikiwe self. I'm just trying to force myself. I did not even trust Jonathan. Jonathan tripped. He tripped out. He leaked. He deviated from doing the needful, and today we are suffering it. I don't trust anything to do with Nigeria. I don't trust anything having to do with dialoguing with Ekpa or Nnamdi Kanu with this kind of contract called a country. I don't. Born and brought up here. I've seen here 80s, 90s. Even if I prod my brain so hard, I could remember all that transpired in 1970s in Nigeria. So you don't tell me anything about Nigerian government that I will believe you. Simon Ekpa dares come here, I repeat it again, is coming with army of soldiers, Finland army, police, secret service agents, and they're going to stay here for weeks. They're going to stay here for weeks and master this topography before they could allow their citizens, Simon Ekpa, to visit.
Even the requirement that Nigeria government claimed to the defense minister that they've submitted the necessary requirement to the Finnish government and Simon Ekpa is on his way to Nigeria. Do you want to tell me that we should report that news? Do you want to tell me that they don't have that capacity to bring Simon Ekpa to Nigeria?
If anybody is telling you that, such a person is a propagandist. And a propagandum that Simon Ekpa is visiting Nigeria in no, longer time than now is a propagation of highly misguided lies. He cannot come. And if he does come, I'm telling you that United Nations soldier will be involved. The United Nations have their military forces. NATO has theirs. United Nations have their armed forces. NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, which headquarters is in Canada, they have their forces. They are going to give it to Simon Ekpa because right now, Nigeria has not been able to meet up with ICC International Criminal Court invitation.
All right.
Evidences to prove that the young man perpetrated terrorist activities in the southeastern Nigeria. So what I'm trying to say is if he's coming, he will be well equipped, he will be well protected. But then again, never you ever believe I trust Nigerian government. I don't trust Tinubu. I don't trust federal government of Nigeria. I don't trust Wike. I don't trust Akpabio. I don't trust political leadership of Nigeria. If Ekpa comes, Finland will come too. I'm telling you.
All right, so Mr. Rav, let's digress a bit to what the Northerners are saying concerning tax reform. Now, let me mention this very man, Bala Mohammed, the governor of Bauchi State, that is not going to retreat his words, that the North will turn their back against Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2027, that they are not going to vote or they are not going to support him in 2027. Mr. Rav, have it in mind that the North gave Bola Ahmed Tinubu 61% of their vote in 2023. Do you think is a thing that Bola Ahmed Tinubu should have a sleepless night about?
Did not give Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I'm just trying to be meticulous. I want to be honest. I want modesty to at least reign.
Was arrested because the Biafra movement, as you are hearing, is an ideology. I don't think it can easily stop until the problem is solved. You know, they arrested Nnamdi Kanu because they believe that he is so influential, and within Nnamdi Kanu in custody or in jail, everything about Biafra will grow cold. But Nnamdi Kanu told them that whether they arrest him or not, it will not change anything. What is happening? It didn't change anything. After him, Simon Ekpa came up. And then after Simon Ekpa, another person will come up. It is what the way I see the thing is well organized, something that cannot, just quench like that. It may be impossible to even stop Biafra agitation until they have what they want. I will tell my Nigerian leaders that even if you arrest 100 people, 200 will arise to continue to fight for the same cause. I think sensible something will be calling all the agitators, look for a neutral country, and they have a roundtable discussion with them. Diplomatic discussion, gentleman discussion can help than force. If you extradite Simon Ekpa to here in Nigeria, it will still not change anything. Recently, the information I had recently is that he organized the election and they elected a person to represent him. After him, many more people will come. They have already, they have already organized themselves. The thing is even, it's as if it's like a country. It's like a country already. After one president, another president will come up. That is what is going on. If you arrested Nnamdi Kanu, Simon came up. Immediately Simon dropped or was in custody. Ngozi Orabeze came up, I think. After Ngozi Orabeze, there was a little misunderstanding. They voted another person. I think I'm right. So, one after the other, they will be coming. How many people will you extradite? to Nigeria. How many people will you arrest? I think
What will be the lasting peace, the lasting solution to this very agitation of Biafra?
first of all, release Nnamdi Kanu is what I think. Release Nnamdi Kanu. Don't
The
always
governor, they said the governors of the southeast are the one delaying. It's a deliberate delay of telling federal government not to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because of their own selfish interest. In fact, one particular governor have been ringing bells, Soludo yesterday. So many newspapers carried that. Even the IPOB, the IPOB, accused him of is the one behind the delay of Nnamdi Kanu not to be released on time.
yes, they may delay. Like as I told you, because they are afraid. The Easterners believe in Nnamdi Kanu. They believe him as a leader who has done.
Sorry, today is 1st January 2025, and I'll wake up with this uncomfortable news that Mazi Simon Ekpa is on his way to Nigeria. The Nigeria government attended the necessary required document that they extradited him from Finland to Nigeria. Let me have your reaction.
Okay. Did you see? Let me use let me use proverb for you. That proverb I want to use that. Did you see when tortoise go arrest lion? Is it possible? Tortoise to arrest lion? Be possible.
Why do you think it cannot be possible that Simon Ekpa is on his way to Nigeria?
Number one, that the Finland government, they already see how kind of Nigeria corrupt and Nigeria didn't value their citizen. And number two again, Simon Ekpa is a Finland citizen. They cannot ever brought Simon Ekpa in a Nigeria government. Another thing that they already see what is going on in Nigeria since they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria. After all those things they did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the government and the lawyer, the judge, all of them say, release this young man. He's innocent. But Nigeria government did what? They ignore what the law said. Do you think that Finland government will allow their citizens to still come the same nation, let Nigeria suffer their citizens? No, it can't be possible. Anybody that told you that is just fake rumor. It's not reality.
Mr. Lawrence, it's not fake rumor. The Nigeria government have submitted the necessary requirements that the Finnish government require from Nigeria. All the documents they submitted to finish enable them to extradite Mazi Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. As I'm speaking to you now, he's on his way to Nigeria.
No, it's not true. Simon Ekpa and Finland government. Number one, Simon Ekpa is a citizen of Finland and is one of the political party person in the Finland. And the current president in the Finland is the same party with Simon Ekpa. And whatever Simon Ekpa did in world, he didn't do it in Nigeria, he did it in the Finland. Nigeria just put allegation in Simon Ekpa, and Finland government to them to still stand as number one thing they be in the world. They need to do investigation thoroughly before they judge anything against Simon Ekpa. Even though if Simon Ekpa have anything cockroach in the pocket, in the cupboard in the Finland, they cannot brought Simon Ekpa in the Nigeria here.
All right, Mr. Lawrence. What do you think will be the reaction of the Igbos if when Simon Ekpa arrived and peradventure they spend the same, they share the same cell in DSS custody with the likes of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
No, for example, now Simon Ekpa come back to Nigeria. Nigeria government tried always to bring Samanekpa in Nigeria. Number one, they cannot ever put Nnamdi Kanu and Samanekpa at the same place. That's number one. And another thing, what will happen in the southeast and the Nigeria anarchy will more what increase than before. Remember only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu over 3 years and now Nigeria and southeast never have peace because of one person. Now you see hold another person again and brought it in Nigeria again. My brother, the anarchy maybe is 20% before. You increase to 100% anarchy.
All right. Just Mr. Lawrence, just on your thought. Now, a lot of people, there are a lot of deliberation online that Igboho is celebrating his own freedom.
Yeah, you now we cannot mention Samanekpa. And Samanekpa cannot start agitation between Nigeria and Biafra. It's because of Nigeria government arresting his own leader. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is Samanekpa leader, is the boss. And when you own my boss, you need to fight to wait to release your boss.
All right, Mr. Lawrence.
Nigeria government cannot brought Samanekpa in Nigeria because Finland government is not Nigeria government or British government.
All right, Mr. Lawrence, it's a very fine place to live in.
If you don't prove yourself, if you don't work and convince them, nobody will listen to you. Even when they hear alarm, they will just be laughing. Everybody will be occupied, running his business.
Also, sir, it is said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Igboho, son Igboho, that they committed same or if not similar, if not same, but similar offenses. But son Igboho is at home enjoying with his family, while DSS still hold on to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What do you think will make DSS to still hold on to Nnamdi Kanu?
That act is even the power of agitation. Look at me standing here. Look at me standing here. I'm not among the agitators, but I'm telling you, that is the power of agitation. That is why Igbos kept on telling you that the Nigeria hate them. Because you have said it, Igbo who committed the same, it's not similar, it's the same offense with Nnamdi Kanu. Even if you verify the offense of Igbo, you can even say that his own was even more than Nnamdi Kanu, because Nnamdi Kanu was only, voicing out the marginalization act and voicing out the cheating on Igbo people, the hatred on Igbo people. That's what he has been voicing out. He has never held gun. He has never held gun to kill anybody. He has never sent any suicide bomber anywhere. He was only speaking for the whole world to hear his voice. I am tired of this. I am going. That's what he has said. But if you verify Igbo, you will see. You will see that it's not even his own case. And Nnamdi Kanu may be even better than his own. But he is free. Okay, how come people who committed the same offense, one is free, enjoying himself, and the other one is detained? There will be, politicians will be telling you it is his people that don't want him to be released. It is so. Let me tell you, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a courageous. He doesn't look face. Once he will do it. I don't think he depends on Soludo to free Nnamdi Kanu. I don't think that he depends on any governor from East. He's the master of governors. He's their master. Let me tell you, if President Bola Ahmed Tinubu visits Soludo will be trembling because his master is in front of him. So if he takes decision, to free Nnamdi Kanu. Finish. Nnamdi Kanu is free. Nobody will sue him to court. Why did you free Nnamdi Kanu? Nobody will deny him any favor because he's the master. Nobody will deny him any favor because you free Nnamdi Kanu. So the propaganda of Sonudo don't work, this governor don't work, the other man don't work. No, if you verify the case of Igbohu, there are many Yorubans who didn't want a federal government to release Igbohu. Many. Most of Yoruba descent who don't want to hear about the issue of splitting Nigeria. Some Muslims say that they will not, Yoruba Muslims say that they will not be alive and hear that Nigeria is splitted because you want to separate them from their Fulani brothers with whom they are sharing the same religion. So many of them were against. Federal government did not look. It don't depend on those people who were against. He released Igbohu. What story are people telling about Nnamdi Kanu? If the federal government decides to release him, he will be released. Nobody will query Mr. President. No Igbo governor. All Igbo governor are seeking for his favor to renew their tenure. He's not seeking for their favor to renew his own tenure as long as President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is concerned. He doesn't seek their favor to renew his tenure. But all of them will, seek for his favor to maintain their position as governor. So everything depends on Mr. President. If he has decided to release Nnamdi Kanu, he will release him. So, and release him will be good. Round the table will be best. As of me, this is my opinion. Round the table with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa in a neutral country.
Not in Nigeria. So the extradition of shifts to this side, sir. The extradition of Simon Ekpa to Nigeria, that is the main topic here today. That Simon Ekpa is on his way to Nigeria after the Nigerian government has presented the necessary document, the necessary requirement which the Finnish government asks of. Now, it's likely that Nigerian government are the one that will laugh last. Now, you said, I interviewed some people, they said, yes, it's a nice idea. That is if that will lead to lasting peace in the southeast. That Bola Ahmed Tinubu should bring two of them, both Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. Two of them should be in a roundtable discussion with Mr. President. And Mr. President should ask them what they really want. Do you think it would be a nice idea for the likes of Simon Ekpa to be extradited to Nigeria to have a roundtable discussion with Mr. President?
Like I answered some people, because of suffering and pain in Nigeria, because of hunger that is torturing Nigeria, I didn't believe in President Bola Tinubu before. But now there is certain things that he's doing. He has started even to gain my own confidence. Because why? He has started to convince me because of this tax reform bill that he brought out, and he wants it to happen in any part of the country. If I will use the word equalize, he wants to equalize Nigeria. He doesn't want Nigeria that will be Nigeria of Fulani or Nigeria of Hausa, Nigeria of Yoruba or Igbo. That's what I think for now. So by so doing, we can believe that maybe he may have good idea to organize round table. That one is the best. But I don't support what is going on in Nigeria. Simon Ekpa, everybody, Biafrans are agitating. Nigerians' daughter will become weaker. She will
all right, sir. Is there
say anything good?
All right, sir. Is a nice place to live in, sir.
It will be something. If they want the round table, let it be in a neutral country. Then they will talk man to man.
All right, sir. It's a very fine place to live in. Thank you for speaking in the platform.